Hello, my name is Aswati Panicker, and I will be presenting on behalf of my collaborators today on the paper Changing Roles and Context, Symbolic Interactionism in the Sharing of Food and Eating Practices Between Remote Intergenerational Family Members. So cooking and eating together is a social experience for families when they live together. It creates a sense of awareness of each other's routines, eating behavior, and general well-being. Even as living situations change and family members move away from one another, there's still a desire to remain connected and be aware of each other's health. So, motivated by the potential here to inform the design of systems that support healthy conversations, we explore the research questions: what do family members talk about in terms of meal preparation and food, and what concerns do they have while sharing such information? We conducted an interview study with a total of 27 participants, out of which 18 were classified as older adult parents and 9 were adult children. Each interview was about 30 minutes to an hour in terms of duration, and participants were compensated for their time. Each interview was also audio recorded and then transcribed for analysis. For analysis, we conducted 2 levels of qualitative data analysis. First, we used affinity mapping to organize the data into themes, and then we applied the framework of symbolic interactionism. Symbolic interactionism is a sociological theory that is about the acquisition and generation of meaning. So by this theory, the notion of shared meanings, especially within a unit like a family, is shaped by an understanding of each unique family member's roles and context. So moving on to the findings from our interview study, participants reminisced about past shared experiences to remain connected in their new living context. So in the example on the right, a participant describes how communication with their distant family member involves talking about memories of dining together and having food together. This kind of nostalgic sharing keeps them connected and also gives them an opportunity to talk about related topics and also build new experiences surrounding food. This is an example of how family members stay connected even as their living contexts change. Participants developed healthy eating habits as a response to existing or new health concerns. In the 2 examples on the left, due to health conditions like diabetes and cholesterol, participants felt the need to be more mindful about their eating and dietary habits. Participants took the responsibility of eating healthy due to changing rules. Now, in this example, the participant in her new role as a grandmother felt the need to be more aware of how her daughter prepares food for her granddaughter. Now, another finding here is that in some cases, the participants struggled with this kind of role transitions, and it generated conflicts between them while having such conversations. So our last finding is that the role of a family food preparer is seen as a gendered role in some cases. So traditionally, mothers have been responsible for the kitchen and for meal preparation in a household. So, and this usually changes as the children grow up and they move away. But in our findings, it shows that children still depend on their mothers for advice on like food and meal preparation just in general. So mothers still carry this responsibility even though the contexts have changed. This brings us to our design opportunities. So in addition to features like data tracking and calorie counting, technological systems have the potential to take into account family dynamics and support expectations, conflicts, and transitions in family roles. For example, helping a mother transition into the role of a grandmother. Changing roles and context. This could be realized as systems that prepare family members for the arrival of a child, or even systems that prepare family members to support each other in terms of after the diagnosis of a health condition. Family collaborative technologies. This could be systems that support goals for the entire family rather than just the individual. It could also be collaborative in the sense it supports remote cooking or meal prep facilitation. In summary, with this research work, we propose that future systems should acknowledge and support dynamic roles and contexts. These systems should also consider the integration of family goals and individual goals and the creation of shared experiences and how this might influence family interactions. Thank you.